It's April 25th, welcome back, and I'm going to show you a quick tour around the garden and show you what's going on. So, this is the multi-sown beets and the spinach. So that's actually ready for a first picking now. It's done pretty well. Just looking over on this border, hoping you can make that out. All the asparagus has come through, some more than others, but nonetheless it's all through. So for example, that one's quite a nice bit, as this one here, but at least it's through. So we've been watering it every night because it's been very dry. We've hardly had any rain during April. I seem to think it was exactly the same the last 2 years actually. The red sun shallots and the multi-sown stew-on onions, so they're doing okay. Oh yeah, the peas there as well. Spinning around again. I brought the strawberry plants up yesterday from the plot, and yeah, they're doing really well. You see, they're just going to start flowering anytime soon, so I'll keep a better eye on them up here. Not a huge amount. I've just been harvesting the radish. I did sow another little rub. I think it's got that hot. I don't really like it. And then just have a look from this side. Those are the first lot of pongo beans, and then got another lot there in that tray there. And then underneath got 4 courgettes. They've all fired, and I'm just waiting on my cucumbers and squash. Haven't appeared yet, but hopeful. And again, we got all the hard landscaping, if you like, put down. That's all finished. Brought some of the alkathene pipe ready for when I plant my brassicas out. I've got one of the blue water tubs up. I just need to get some piping, because when I got this greenhouse, this was already connected to it, so I just need to get some piping to go over there, and then it's just a short fall. I'll drill a hole and push it through the lid. I've got my compost bins made, and so the front slats, they just pull out, so you know, if one's full you can easily empty it into the other side and then start again. I just need to make a lid for that, just to keep, so I can control the amount of water in it. And the leeks are growing away nicely in there. These are the brassicas. So we've got January King 3. These are greyhound cabbage, so they're going to be growing up here. These will probably go down the plot, as will some of the kale. I'm going to grow some more kale. This is dwarf curly green, same as it grew last year. And those are my sweet peas. I pinched them out, so just waiting for them to bush out a little bit. And then dill, and these are Lolo Rosso. Again, quite a lot of these will be grown up here. So I just spent the last hour and a half digging through this border here where the cold frames are going to go, and we're going to put courgettes sort of in here, fill this bit up to the carrot tank. I've almost got that finished now. All the roots, there's a fair pile of roots, so it was good really to go through it again and pull all those out. I built myself another cold frame. That was the plan, to have at least 2. And as I say, they're going to go over there. I just need to level that soil, and I'm going to put some membrane in and sit the cold frame on top. But obviously, if I want to grow stuff inside, especially for like overwintering lettuce, I'll just remove the membrane and I can plant straight into the soil. Hopefully today I'm going to go and get some topsoil and just finish this carrot bed. I'll just bring it just to within 1/4 of an inch of the top, and then I can get the carrots sown. These are the blueberries. They're in flower, and I've noticed quite a lot of pollinators going around, which is a good sign. Quite a lot of bumblebees, as I was commenting on in the last video. This is the multi-grafted apple tree. Huge pile of blossom on it this year, so hopefully we'll get a good set of fruit. One thing I did notice the other day, again a consequence of dry weather, there's a bit of just a little bit of like powdery mildew, if you can notice that on there, but it's been too windy to spray. You know, we've had some pretty strong winds just recently, so anyway, if it dies down I'll probably spray it. Absolutely gorgeous. So just at the back door here, you know, that's where it gets most sun. This is the basil, and then I got to parsley just there. Here's another lot of parsley, just they were sowed later. So obviously when I get to come to plant the tomatoes, I always plant basil, and then I'll get these potted up somewhere, but they probably prefer a sort of cooler, shadier place, so I'll try and find somewhere more suitable for that. And then just here's my tomatoes. They're coming along okay. I'm just trying to think of the varieties now. Black opal and crimson crush. And then just to update you on the wood burning stove, well, as you can see, it's in. Yay! We've had a few small burns. It was a ex-showroom one, so the guy who installed it, he re-sprayed it, and he said just do a few small burns over the next few nights just to help cure the paint and what have you. But yeah, we love it. We absolutely love it. He's got to come back just to finish, you know, kind of down here to make up the plaster, because the skirtings can only come, you know, it's got to be 500mm. You can't have any combustible material, so that's where we have to peel the paper. We'll just probably emulsion that. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. It's I'm going to forget the names here. It's either Woodwarm or Wormwood Firegem, 5 kilowatt. So as I say, we haven't had it absolutely blazing yet, but I'm amazed how much warmth it gives out just with even a small quantity of fuel. It's brilliant, we love it, well worth the effort. Just thought I'd show you this as well. I made this yesterday out. So this is at the front of the house. This is our log store. So we'll have to have a day down the orchard and saw up some logs and then bring them up here. But we're all set for winter now. Right guys, down on the plat. Not much to update on, but I did say I would come back to this apple tree. And just look at it. It's probably one of the best years I've ever seen it like this in terms of the amount of blossom on it. Absolutely stunning. Multi-grafted again. The grafts with the most growth on, I'm going to put those outside now. I've been leaving this door open 24/7 just to try and one, reduce the heat, and two, you know, just give them a cooler temperature at night. Obviously, just trying to acclimatise them a little bit. It looks like something's scorched that there. I don't know. I'm hoping we're not having this same problem as I had with some last year. I'm just going to remove that one anyway. So far, they're looking good. Yeah, so as I say, I think I'm going to move those outside. Certainly, if not today, then I think we're due some slightly cooler temperatures during the rest of the week, so they'll probably be alright then. We're not forecasting any frost. Right, so they should be all okay in there. I mean, if there's any indication of frost, I can always just move them back in, even if it's just for an odd night or something. Yeah, so to be honest with you, I've been so busy up at home. It's been a bit neglected here, but can't do anything about it. Just what I was saying before about the strong winds, it's surprising how it's blown some of these over, you know. I suppose they get sort of like top heavy with all this, and you know, like you see where I've staked the broccoli, that's worked pretty well. It's worked really well actually, because we did have some really strong winds. But yeah, it maybe hasn't got a deeper root, I suppose, but anyway, I'll probably be having to pull these out. Again, it's all compostable material, but there's still some useful shoots that we can harvest. Elephant garlic's looking fine. Shallots. So the potatoes are coming through. I don't know if you can make that out. Yeah. So 3 rows there, all through. Turn around, and almost all of these 4 rows here are through. So I'll probably come down towards the weekend and earth them up. I don't need to do it just now again, because they say that with no frost forecast. Like I say, I'm still transitioning between giving this plot up and moving everything over to the use to the micro orchard, and of course getting things sorted up at home. So I've taken all the timber out now. I will need those Galvo wire things, they're handy, and the bricks, stuff like that, it's all handy stuff. Got to move the alkathene pipe. I am going to plant some sweet peas here again this year. You saw them on the video back up at home. The farmer who delivers the manure here, there's a bit there still to move, I don't know whose that is. Anyway, I asked him for some straw for my compost heap, so there's a good load there. So just put it in there temporarily until I get it moved over. So it looks like somebody's chucked a load of grass in the compost bin, which is grand, so I'm going to throw some straw in there, wet it, and then I'll have a walk over to the micro orchard and we'll have a quick look around there. Okay, we're over on the micro orchard. That's Harry Master's Jersey cider apple. There are other varieties, I think there's Browns and one other, I forget the name of it just now, but anyway, again, if all that blossom gets set, and I can see lots of pollinators there, that's going to be a heck of a crop, hopefully. I'm just having a little mooch around. Like I say, you can see that, you know, different varieties blossom at different times, so that's why they're not all sort of out in blossom. But yeah, so the thing I want to do actually on here, I just need to do some weeding, because, like for example this, you know, I just need to get these out and get this grass sort of shaved off and stuff, just to keep it under control really. I don't want this hedge to get sort of full of perennial weeds, you know. I mean, obviously once it's, you know, really shot up and everything, it's not so as important there, but so I'm just going to do that anyway. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks as always for watching. And that's a red currant, by the way, that one. Leave with a shot of the soft fruit bed. So thanks as always for watching, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.